Вийдь вперед.
О, Мій, а де наша машина?
А он стоїть на зарядці.
Mom, I can fly.
Preparation to the fight, it's 12, 16 weeks. Currently we are in the, of course, special preparation. We are 5 weeks before the fight, and our priority it's the quality of the sparring. Yeah. So the most important are sparring. In the Usyk case, this is, I think so now, 60% of training loads.
Хорошо делал вот это. Помнишь, да? Вот это, да. Ага.
Usyk's boxed, you know, Dubois twice, Fury twice, AJ twice. Don't think he's scared to box anybody, do you know what I mean? But it might be a case if he thinks, is it worth it? You know, is it worth the risk?
Fight fans, new training footage of Oleksandr Usyk is making serious waves online. The undefeated champion looks sharp, focused, and in excellent condition as he prepares for a potential crossover matchup with kickboxing star Rico Verhoeven. Clips from his training sessions are gaining attention for his speed, timing, and movement, and naturally, fans are already debating how this kind of style would match up against Verhoeven's size and strength. If this fight happens, it could be one of the most interesting style clashes in recent combat sports.
Bit nervous, looked up at Rico Verhoeven, who's fighting Usyk, yeah?
Right.
Lovely fella, did a bit of sparring with him. He's actually a really good fighter, probably one of the best kickboxers there's ever been. But this is boxing, isn't it? So, and Usyk's probably the best heavyweight of the last 20 years. So, I don't really like the fight, me. You know, it shouldn't be sanctioned as a heavyweight. It should be an exhibition. Like, Usyk should give his belts up, let Wardley, Kabiel, all these upcoming heavyweights that want a chance to be the heavyweight champion, let them do that, and you can do your exhibitions and like go and do them elsewhere. Make your money. I don't begrudge him because he's had an amazing career, but don't do it at the cost of other people's careers.
A recent interview, Oleksandr Usyk made it clear that he's approaching the situation seriously, even though many see it as a crossover or exhibition-style matchup. Usyk emphasized that he treats every fight with full focus and discipline. He acknowledged that Verhoeven comes from a different background, but still respects the challenge. At the same time, Usyk is staying active and aware of other important fights in boxing, including possible matchups involving Daniel Dubois and Deontay Wilder.
Alex, great to see you. I see your training as always. You're, one of the most disciplined fighters, if not the most disciplined, so that's why you're so great. But look, obviously there's a lot of talk about this next fight in Egypt at the pyramids. I think it's going to be a crazy spectacle against Rico Verhoeven. What are you expecting?
Listen, Mike, I'm not expecting because I training.
Usyk, we know that you've been fighting, the best of the best, for some years now. But this fight is more like a fun fight, as the people would say. How do you stay motivated, or how do you motivate yourself to going into this fight?
For me, it's a real fight. Yes, Rico not a good boxer, but it's okay, fun fight, no problem. But I want a next fight with who winner, Daniel Dubois and maybe.
When asked about the pound-for-pound rankings, especially with ongoing discussions around Terence Crawford, Usyk remained respectful and composed. Rather than claiming the top spot, he gave credit to Crawford and acknowledged that several elite fighters deserve recognition. He also mentioned Shocker Stevenson as one of the standout talents in today's boxing scene.
Let me start you off with this, because I've heard you talk about Bud Crawford, oh, he's the best, and I've heard Bud Crawford talk about you. You have to put Usyk #1. Do you feel that when Bud retired, that spot you can now say belongs to you? Because the rest of the world says that.
Listen, for me, Terence Crawford every time it's number one.
But now he's not around, like he's retired or supposedly. That means he's no longer there. Can you finally say, can you accept the fact that you're the number one pound for pound fighter in the world now?
Listen, I very thank you so much, and people who say support me, but I cannot say it's me. Yes, it's me. Bah, 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 bah. No, now maybe it's Shakur.
Right. Well, I put him too. Yeah, right. Pretty good choice. Yeah.
Hey, Alex.
Shakur puts you one, by the way, and himself two, just so you know.
Other side, Rico Verhoeven explained how the idea for this matchup came about. There were earlier discussions about a possible fight involving Anthony Joshua, but those plans were paused. During a training camp in Spain, Verhoeven's coach, Peter Fury, suggested exploring a fight with Usyk instead. That idea quickly gained attention, and both sides reportedly showed interest in seeing whether the matchup could become a reality.
What happened was we got on the phone and we heard like, hey, the fight might happen, but AJ just needs some time to recover physically and mentally. Okay, so probably somewhere in March we'll hear more about it. Okay, no worries. Totally understand. Totally respect this whole situation. So we left that. I was still in Spain. So we came to the gym, and actually my trainer, my boxing trainer, Peter Fury, said like, hey, I was thinking, what about fighting Oleksandr Usyk? Like, yeah, what about it? Like, yeah, why not? Isn't that an option? Like, I love the idea, but I don't know if that